What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I'm going to make this one short and sweet. Now, Timothy Bradley versus Manny Pacquiao Part 3 is coming up, and I just want to talk about it. Now, for me personally, this is my personal opinion, Ego, I've never been a fan of this particular fight because I think there were other matches. Amir Khan wanted the Pacquiao fight. Amir Khan versus Timothy Bradley would be an excellent fight. You got Pacquiao versus Terrence Crawford. They were talking about Broner, which I knew that wasn't going to happen, but Broner Pacquiao. And I truthfully would have preferred all those matches over a Pacquiao Bradley. And again, my statement on rematches is going to always be consistent. I do not believe rematches need to happen unless there was an injustice of sorts or some reason why the rematch is taking place. Not just for the sake of having a rematch, but the first fights were wars or all together real competitive. Like Arturo Gatti versus Mickey Ward, Brandon Rios versus Mike Alvarado, Orlando Salido versus Rocky Martinez. Those are all fights where clearly, like Orlando Salido, Rocky Martinez, the last one that happened, the second one, they let Martinez keep his belt. I thought Salido won. You know what I mean? I thought he won that particular fight. And they didn't give him the decision on the Mayweather, I think Mayweather Berto undercard. So things like that need to be cleared up. So I'm okay with rubber matches in those events. But Bradley Pacquiao, I'm not feeling it. And I think Pacquiao won the first two fights. I've always stated that. I think the first fight was closer than some people thought it was. I didn't think Pacquiao looked good. He looked decent, but he was fighting more in spurts. Like maybe he didn't train hard or something. And he was landing the more impactful shots. Bradley was busier but couldn't hurt Pacquiao, etc. So the rubber match, if the only way they can make this work for me is if the rubber match happened after Bradley did a little bit more. Like, I mean, truthfully, he's had one fight with Teddy Atlas. He stopped Brandon Rios, but Rios was off a long layoff. I mean, that's not Bradley's fault, but I'm not sold saying Bradley's a good fighter regardless of Teddy Atlas or not. And I can't say Bradley is this redefined, reinvigorated, brand new and improved Bradley 2.0 fighter when he got hurt in the 12th round versus a 140-pounder in Jesse Vargas, even though he was dominating that particular fight. Switched trainers and had one fight under the new trainer. I have to see more. You know what I'm saying? I think Top Rank knows this is a hard sell. That's why they're putting together a solid undercard. Evgeny Gradovich versus Oscar Valdez. That'll be Valdez's biggest name so far. You also have Gilberto Ramirez versus Abraham. So, again, Top Rank is not necessarily known for putting on the biggest, most explosive cards, but I think they realize that this is a harder sell, and if they want to do solid numbers, they got to load up the undercard, which is why they did that. So props to them for doing that. The fight, Pacquiao-Bradley 3, took another blow because Bradley was forced to vacate his WBO title that he just got. It was a vacant title when he fought Jesse Vargas. He all but dominated Vargas except for that last 12th round, as I mentioned. And now he has to give up that belt. And the reason is because he can't fight his mandatory, which is Saddam Ali. Saddam Ali, check boxingego.com. I have an article about that. Saddam Ali will be facing Jesse Vargas. Now, what I thought was happening at the time was I thought Bradley was elevated to the Super WBO title, and Jesse Vargas and Saddam Ali were going to fight for a regular WBO title. But I guess they consolidated it or something. So it looks like Vargas and Saddam Ali will be fighting for the WBO belt that Timothy Bradley has. So it is what it is. But to me, that's a blow to the Pacquiao-Bradley fight because they're both good fighters. Bradley and Pacquiao are good fighters, but now it's not even for a championship. It's not even a championship fight because, to my knowledge, Pacquiao doesn't have any belts. He lost his WBO when he fought Floyd Mayweather, and then they stripped Mayweather of it, and Bradley fought Vargas for it, and then after that, he's now losing it. He defended versus Brandon Rios, and now he's losing it, so Saddam Ali and Jesse Vargas could fight for it. So it's a beltless fight. It's not a championship fight anymore. So that at least would have made it a little bit better because the winner of Bradley versus Pacquiao 3 would be a champion. But now it's just for bragging rights. They just to have a win on their record. You know what I mean? And that's cool. These guys are at a point in their career where they have good resumes. They don't necessarily need a belt. But since it was a hard sell to begin with, I think fighting for a championship would be a little bit better just because people want to. I don't think this will be Pacquiao's last fight, even though he's kind of maintained that this is his last fight. it would be good to see the winner of this fight as a welterweight champion. That's all I'm saying. Let me know what you guys think. Bradley is stripped of his WBO belt, so this is no longer a championship fight. Pacquiao Bradley 3, are you excited for it? Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.